Hello there, App Spy viewers. My name's Peter, and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time, it is with Raging Justice. So, if you could probably tell what kind of game this is immediately if you were born in the 80s or perhaps even the early 90s. This is a side-scrolling brawler, very much in the style of Final Fight, Streets of Rage. What else? Captain Commando, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. All those games, all those fantastic games. Double Dragon, if you remember that. But it's definitely much more in terms of gameplay in the Final Fight vein. It feels like a Final Fight game. If you know, kind of perhaps with sort of a clay fighter sort of a visual appeal. There's weapons. There are lots and lots of enemies. You're walking through bad neighborhoods. It feels like a classic game from that era. It feels like the kind of game that people decided, it's from that sort of alternative reality. I like to think of gaming alternative realities, and I think this is definitely from a gaming alternative reality where people played Final Fight and just went, "Yep, that's it. That's all we want from video games." Yeah, like we're just gonna keep making that better. It feels like that kind of an evolution of game. Like I just, I walked up to that phone box and I punched it because obviously, I could destroy it. That's what video games have taught me. There's a dog. Dogs are always bad. Get off me. Oh, throwing grenades. Oh, sticks of dynamite even. Picking up cash. So if the controls are really simple. I've got kind of like a hidden stick on the left-hand side. Oh, I'm tapping on the right-hand side, and that kind of is my attack. Come here, you. So that gives me kind of combo attack. I'm just like tapping away on it and doing punch, 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 punch. I'm swiping up on the right-hand side, and that gives me a knife. And I can drop it as well if I need to. Weapons only have a certain amount of time that they'll actually last. If I swipe up while I'm not over anything, then I do a jump, and I can add a little kick to that as well. Punching a woman here. As is my wont. Oh, fair enough, girl. Hit your mate though. And then a huge enemy. Obviously, a huge enemy approaches. You must be lost, pig. I think you're meant to be a cop. There's no way you're getting in here. Makin's, the worst bar in town. I'm not staying long, believe me. Step aside, scumbag. The only thing I'll be stepping on is your head right after I break every bone in your body. All right, calm down. Well, at least the doormen are friendly. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to punch this cone instead. So, oh, look at that. He's a real British bruiser as well. Look at him. Get down. So it definitely feels of that. I'm going to stomp on him. So you learn abilities as you go through the game, and these abilities let you do different things. So, for example, when I knock this dude down, eventually, unless he knocks me down. Oh, I died. That's okay. I will knock him to the floor when I fall down. In classic arcade fighting game, I can hit down, and I curb stomped there. I can also, if I want, I can swipe left. Well, I can swipe away from the direction I'm facing on the bottom right hand side of the screen, and that'll do a backwards elbow attack. So if people come up behind me, I can go like that. There's also if I swipe in the direction that I'm facing, I can do a little kick like that. All right in the privates. So that's that level complete. Tells me all about the health, KOs, arrests. Apparently I can do arrests. That'll be quite fun. And then we move on to the next stage. And I don't want to give too much away. I've been talking with... Oh, got a bit of a loading screen here. Oh, not too bad though. I've been talking with the developer, and the game will last a couple of hours probably. But there's a lot of game modes that are going to be added into this. It's not just a single player and that's it. That's your lot. It's going to have a lot of different controller support and such. Oh, a dash attack. To do a dash attack, I can swipe in the bottom left of the screen. Where my movements are. I can be like, and then curb stomp. So that's kind of cool. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in the game. A lot of different, oh dear, no, get out of my way. There we go. A lot of different attacks and abilities and moves, and you unlock them as you go through the game. So it kind of keeps things fresh, and you don't feel like you're outnumbered. You don't feel like you're sort of like overwhelmed at any point. And that's quite good. But yeah, lots of controller support. I think visually it looks fantastic. I think gameplay-wise, it really does hark back to that era of old-school video game. Oh my word. Oh dear. Look what we have here. Welcome to our little cabin. We've been expecting you. Looks like quite a party. I'm sure hope you're not the entertainment. Funny, you made a big mistake coming here. There's only one big mistake, and I'm looking at him. Oh, that's sad. Alright, get him, boys. Alright then, attack me, goons. Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. And obviously, other bits of the, the scenery are destructible, and I think that's cool as well. Picking up bats and smacking thugs over the head is always really good too. Let's do that. Boosh! Get out. So, yeah, it's got that old school sensibility to it. It feels really fantastic to play. It's like just a really good evolution of the brawling genre. And even if that weren't enough to convince you that this is pretty good, it is coming out of some ex-Rare developers, so you know that there's some pedigree behind it as well. One thing I will say, this is an early test flight build. The game is coming out in 2015, most likely. So we just wanted to put this on your radar. It is called Raging Justice, and I cannot wait for it to come out. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.